Welcome to a brand new edition of Hilltopper Headlines. It's crunch time around Marshall in terms of extracurriculars as the winter seasons begin to wind down and section playoffs quickly approach. An action-packed weekend brought in some big wins for the Toppers. Boys swimming was at Cambridge Isanti High School on Saturday, where Charlie Camper continued his strong year by recording his season best times in the 200 and 500 freestyle races. Boys hockey and basketball also had impressive wins on Saturday. Hockey took down Roseville 4-2, while basketball took home a 73-66 victory versus Greenway. The girls' basketball team continues their win streak as they make their push for the playoffs. Varsity alpine ski sections for both boys and girls took place Tuesday afternoon. The girls' squad finished 8th out of 18 teams, while on the boys' side, sophomore Will Hansen advanced to state, which will take place on February 10th at Giants Ridge. Speaking of state, Marshall Cyber Patriots team, who calls himself the Techno Toppers, competed this past Friday at the National Youth Cyber Defense Competition in the state round. The 6 team members of the Cyber Patriots are Derek Smith, Grant Perajuli, Max Hahn, Sahin Rai, Navina Robinson, and Kair Dungana. Grant Perajuli had time to talk about the team in this week's sit-down. Enjoy. So for those of people who may not understand what you do at a Cyber Patriot competition, could you explain that for us?
So basically, you'll have at least 3 systems, and each system runs a different operating system. So you know how in operating systems you'll have Windows 10, Windows 7, or Mac OS. Mm-hmm. And so basically what you'll do is you'll be giving each of these, and you'll have about 8 hours to go through and find every single vulnerability in the system and fix them.
Okay.
And there's a specific amount that you can know, but you won't know what they actually are. So basically what you have to do is kind of like know usual problems with systems like these and look for them and fix them. And every time you'll fix a vulnerability, it'll play that old Mario sound whenever you complete a level, and you'll get points for it.
Yep.
So basically your goal is to fix as many of those vulnerabilities as you can and just get the full points that you can get.
Going through this whole Cyber Patriots experience, what kind of life lessons or experiences are you going to take away from it as being in competitive Cyber Patriot, or just, being in a group and working together at the state level?
Well, for one thing, I've learned a lot about cybersecurity, obviously,
Yep.
because it's one of the core parts of this. I've also learned a lot about working as a team, because there's a lot more to it than just going through by yourself and just single-handedly fixing everything. You've got to be efficient at researching, working with your partners, and making sure that you're all doing the right things that you need to do to get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a lot of prep work into it, such as writing down checklists or making notes and things like that, which you also have to do together as a group. And I've been doing all these things with them, and it's definitely been paying off a lot, obviously.
So a very strong team bonding experience. You need everybody. You can't just rely on one person.
Definitely.
And everybody cooperate. Well, great. Thanks for stopping in, and good luck. Problem. Hopefully you guys are playing the Nationals. Yep. There's no denying the importance of teamwork during an 8-hour competition, and the Techno Toppers have done a great job of that all year, as proven by their success. The Marshall girls hockey team has been very impressive all season, and with sections approaching, let's take a look at how the team is getting ready for that first round game. One would not think that at season's end, the Hilltoppers girls hockey team is in just its first year at the varsity level. After posting an overall record of 14 wins, 8 losses, and 3 ties, the Hilltoppers earned themselves a second seed in the 7A section tournament. Coach Sean Story's team was led in scoring by freshman Olivia Bocher, who notched 43 points, and fellow freshman Emily Lemker, recording 38 points. The young Toppers were anchored in leadership by its 2 seniors, Sarah Fearon and Kelly Allworth. Sarah commented on the season after practice Monday. So Sarah, you're one of 2 seniors on the team. What's it been like leading such a young but talented team this year?
Well, being older, obviously I want to set a good example for the younger kids, give them something to look up to. And even though they are younger, we all click really well, especially on the ice. We get along really well off the ice. I think that's one of the keys to why we're so successful. We just have a lot of flow. We just click together really nicely.
So you tied Evelyn 2-2 in your first game of the season. What's changed since then in the team, and also what's the mentality going into this first playoff game?
As a team, we've just developed a lot more. We've ran through more systems, and we've gotten more fluently down. We've developed our skills as a team.
last question. Playoff games always bring a new atmosphere, new excitement. It's a home game for you guys. What's going to be the key to handling those emotions and excitement prior and during the game?
I think we just need to focus on the game, obviously. Don't get emotions, let them get the best of us. But obviously, I'm really excited as a senior. So I think we all just need to have fun and we'll do well.
That first round game will be held on Thursday night, 7 p.m. at the Mars Lakeview Arena against the 7th-seeded Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Be sure to get out and support the girls in what should be a very entertaining game. Looking to do some more supporting? Boys and girls Nordic Ski are competing today in the varsity sections. The dance team will also be competing in sectionals on Saturday as they look to continue their success. And finally, boys basketball will be in Minneapolis this weekend as they take on Pine City in the program's first ever game at the Target Center. That's all we have for this week. Remember to check out Marshall's Facebook and Twitter page for scores and results throughout the week. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm Andrew Colvard, and go Toppers.